This is the next big pot.
Jack and Lily scores a contest 112, 115. Judge Paul Thomas 112, 115. Judge Donald Trella 113, 115. The winner. And the new Super Featherweight Champion of the world, from Cambridge in Scotland, Ricky Burns. A dream comes true for Ricky Burns. A massive upset, a huge shot in the arm.
I laid out the blueprint. Yes, they gave him the decision. They gave him the fight. He beat me, but the blueprint is right there. Just look at it. I took it out of the vault and I handed it over to Canelo Alvarez.
Let's be honest, Harrison's the biggest ball inside boxing. And my reaction to David Price and Frank Gorley calling me out that midget, yeah? I'll fight David Price any day of the week. You see, you come from Liverpool, it's personal between me. I'm going to do you some serious damn, you big stiff idiot. Okay, alright. Thanks, next time.
No, brilliant, like I say, for centering yourself those communities. And Amir Khan gets the big fight with Pacquiao and the world champions, the lads that are coming through. It'll be a fantastic. I'd equate this to the Kronk in America way back in the time.
You know what? Fuck Joe Gallagher. Fuck Joe Gallagher.
Fuck Joe Gallagher.
Fuck Joe Gallagher.
Fuck Joe Gallagher.
Fuck Joe Gallagher.
Fuck Joe Gallagher.
Fuck Joe Gallagher. I got him in a cage right now. Not the cage.
The plan is to have Algieri knock Pacquiao out.
Yes, but I still got him in a cage. He listens to me very well. I'm gonna let him loose.
Round 10?
Round 10 or 11.
I only have one other thing to do, and that's to fight Thomas Hearns. And I'm planning on breaking every bone in his body.
But what works is they're going to go and chase Leo Santa Cruz. I told them, and I told them on Wednesday, you're not going to get Santa Cruz. Like I told them, you're not going to get Martinez.
Now, coming to you live, the next big pod.
I thought you was trying to sing. I thought you wanted to sing the intro.
I don't want to sing because I've not got it to a T yet, so I'll do it next week.
Give us a song, Brian.
Fucking sing now.
Oh no, you can't say all this all day and then shit it now.
Yeah.
No, you just need to fucking wait trips.
I thought you were going to say I could walk 500 miles.
Oh, stop trying to be a stereotypical fucking cunt.
All right, well, welcome back to another edition of Next Big Pod. We got loads on here today. We got Alex is back. He might be on his med, so I don't know if you'll get much out of him, but he's here. Dewey's here. Brian's wearing his Roman hat.
You need to start saying Dewey properly. Like.
Huh?
You need to start saying his name right. It just sounds like you're saying Jew.
His name's Dave, for fuck's sake.
I know.
Dewey. All right, well, this has been shit to start with, so I don't blame you if you turn off now because it's going to be one of them episodes, I think. Right then, let's start with that cruiserweight shitfest that was on the weekend. I thought that
you haven't finished the intro,
Armfield and Rose had... What do you want me to do now?
Can't be, because Brian has refused to sing. We were hoping you could fill in and sing a song for us.
Well, I don't really know what to sing.
Something about a combine harvester.
Yeah,
I got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key.
Bum, 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 bum.
Right then, cruiserweight shitfest.
I was actually going to sing Olivia Newton-John, hopelessly devoted to you, but I need to get part of it right, so I didn't want to fuck it up.
Why the fuck would you choose to sing that?
Because it's a great film and it's a fucking good song.
It is a good song.
All right, whatever.
Give us
are we going to start talking about...
Yeah, fucking move this. What is this? This is the worst start.
I've been trying.
We've had some bad
I've been trying. Right. Cruiserweight... I can't even speak now. Cruiserweight shite fest on the weekend. Who wants to start? Because there's not a lot to talk about from it because it was absolute shite. Ainsley, you like these fucking spastic bastards that you can talk about it to start with.
I did say this was going to happen. I says this could be an absolute fucking bum fight because Hook's shot to shit, and I've never rated Hook in the first place.
It's Hook's fault.
It's not fucking Hook's fault.
No. If it's Huck's fault, then sure, it's on Briedis to do something about it.
Exactly.
The ref shot it. The ref fucking...
Briedis shot it.
Did he fuck? He fucking absolutely beat the shit out of him.
Briedis didn't have one bit of fucking technical skill to be able to move away from a clinch. That's how stupid he is. You know what he was actually doing? He was throwing a jab at the same time as ducking and just going straight into Hook. How about like fucking just backing off a bit so Hook couldn't clinch him? It was just too stupid. These two cunts are dumb as fuck. I want Usyk to get that fucking belt so he can get it. Who is that cunt that was fighting at the weekend? He's fucking garbage. What was his name again? Briedis. Briedis. Who the fuck comes from Latvia? Absolutely no cunt. It's shite. You know how shite Latvia is? They can't even invade it. That's how shite it is. Get him to fuck. It's boring as fuck. The cruiserweight's an absolute fucking shit fest. It's like the hipster.
State of this, one bad fight and you all fucking start being hipsters, man. Ooh, look, I'm just hate on it. There's fucking enough shit fights at fucking 154. 154 is worse than fucking for shit fights, man.
Cruiserweight. Right, let's get some fucking organisation to this, right? Cruiserweight, right? You're fucking slagging it off because of one shitty fight. Every fucking division has their shitty fights, and sometimes they all have their letdowns. Cruiserweight, what happens at Cruiserweight is that actually the top 10 actually fucking fight each other all the time. You get unifications, you actually get proper fucking fights, and you actually have a fucking go. You don't get bum fights all the time. Yeah, you occasionally get the letdown, but that's like the fucking 1% out of the 99 that are fucking brilliant.
Yeah. But fucking idiots. You have idiots like Press Pass who were moaning saying that Usyk Gvozdyk was shit because he'd obviously never seen Usyk fight before and then was completely surprised at how he fights.
I thought Huck was absolutely garbage.
Huck would
That was a good fight.
It wasn't a good fight. It had about one good round in it. It was not a good fight.
Huck could fucking only just beat Smigger on points now. He's that short. He's a fucking maggot.
You know what I'll tell you what it is? You know, just because the money's not in the division and all the best fight the best doesn't mean it's a good fucking division. What it is it's like a lot of talentless fuckers that can take a punch and have got power. That's basically what it is. It's just a big division of fucking Pavodnikovs and one talented guy. That is fucking it. Mind yous were all fucking wanking over the Russian hammer. Then he get carved.
And he's going to get a fucking revenge, mate.
The only people wanking over him were the Asylum, and then they got handed the world's biggest L as the fucking hype.
You know, out with Usyk, the only decent guy at fucking cruiserweight is Andrew Tabiti. That is the only decent guy.
For fuck's sake!
You're moaning about the Russian hammer getting a loss, right? But then he's taking the rematch to try and avenge the loss. But other posts in other divisions wouldn't even touch a rematch. They go on and do other fucking shit in it and fucking completely ignore the fight entirely because they'd be too scared.
Terence Crawford, fuck's sake, and he gets schooled.
Dorticos is decent. Machunu's not fucking that bad.
Fucking Tony Bellew.
What about Tony Bellew? We've had.
You all thought he was going to get absolutely fucking iced.
Yeah, and he's obviously playing on this show. We fucking spurred him on to victory.
Tony Bellew is just basically one of the best fighters in that division. That shows you how shite it is.
He's a heavyweight now, mate.
Yeah, he's not even in that division. Casual.
I mean, look at the WBO. First, Aslan is still fucking ranked in the top 3. He's about 94.
Well, they fucking make dead people. So what do you expect?
Ali Raymond's just come back into rankings.
I know it's like every division in boxing is probably the most competitive, right? You know how people say the Premier League's the best league, but it's not. It's the most competitive because everybody's at the same level of shite. That's basically the cruiserweight. Usyk sticks out like a fucking sore thumb. I don't think there's one guy that could give him a fucking decent fight there. That man needs to go up to heavyweight and absolutely rule king there and all.
Usyk's called Bellew's bluff now and said he'll fight him at heavyweight if he wants it. So he's basically just making Bellew shit his son.
Doesn't make it a shit division just because Usyk's better than every other cunt. Fucking welterweight wasn't shit when Floyd was absolutely smashing people.
Someone's
put in the comments that Briedis is fuck all till he beats Johnny Nelson.
Brian, did you say Andrew Tabiti was the only other good cruiserweight?
Fucking TMT.
Why would that be?
Aye.
TMT.
Home is champions.
Yeah. You like Steve Cunningham as well, do you?
He basically fucking trains in a gym where it just breeds fucking champions.
Cruiserweight, right, has had some fucking belter fighters over the years. Absolute fucking amazing fights as well. Just because you see one fucking bad fight, you're slagging the whole lot off. And you've had some proper fucking talented fighters as well. Yeah, you are. You say it's a little bum division full of Provodnikov.
It's just basically a big division of Provodnikovs.
What, Evander Holyfield's a Provodnikov? Fucking James Tony's Provodnikov.
That was about 20 years ago.
David Hay.
Dorticos is not a Provodnikov.
Yeah, Machunu's not a Provodnikov. Usyk's not a fucking Provodnikov.
You fucking
Lebedev's not even a Provodnikov.
No, he isn't. It's
just Belliu's a fucking boxer.
Bellew said he's a Provodnikov. That's the only fucking person who said it.
Lebedev fucking stops punches with his face.
Cunningham's like a fucking...
his face.
Cunningham's like a sweet pea, man.
No, Cunningham's different. He's a total different kettle of fish. Cunningham's decent.
Eddie Chambers back in
because he's black.
Slick black.
Eddie Chambers.
There's not enough slick
Fast Eddie Chambers.
Fat Eddie Chambers.
Eddie Chambers is... You know how shite cruiserweight is? Babut Shumanov is basically the mandatory for Lebedev.
Well, it's not. It's because the belt situation. Because what they said, he's fighting Dorticos, though. He's going to get wrecked off Dorticos, and then Dorticos has to fight Lebedev.
Is Kalenga not that guy that looks like Mr. T?
Yeah. He's a fucking mad
He's another he's another guy that just likes to get a fucking tear up. There's no skill. There's no black slickness in this place. I hate it. Get it to fuck.
Roy Jones is still a cruiserweight.
Yeah, he is. Casual.
He's got some sign of him.
Had a massive win against Bobby Gunn.
Yeah.
Did I stoppage as well?
Yeah, 8th round, mate. Good performance from him.
You're forgetting though. You're forgetting about the fucking black Irish slickness of fucking Tommy McCarthy, who obviously isn't a bum because he's from Ireland and didn't get beat off Matty Askin, who's also not that good.
Everybody's just on red alert and tilt up.
I was just going to say Craig Kennedy, Dave. Craig Kennedy is obviously the most elite fighter at cruiserweight.
Macho, are you there?
Yeah.
Shame.
You've got opinions on this, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I just don't get it. I just don't really like it. You know what they remind me of? You know, you've seen the film Men in Black. You know the big bug thing, the big fucking spastic mongoloid. That's what a lot of these guys remind me of, like Glowacki and fucking Gassiev and all. I just don't get it. I mean, Briedis throwing a jab and he's licking the canvas at the same time. It's just fucking shit. So I don't doubt that all the top guys are fighting each other, and I don't doubt that you get competitive fights. But I haven't really enjoyed it. And just to scale back, like I said to you guys before, contrary to what Eddie Hearn says, I mean, we're not all virgins living in our mother's basement. I'll be personally, I've got a job and I've got kids and shit, and boxing isn't.
I look at wins.
You should have said that.
hang on, hear me out. So, and I've got other interests and stuff outside of boxing. So, like, it's not the easiest sport to follow. There's a lot of fighters, there's a lot of belts, there's a lot of organisation, and there's a lot of fucking different TV networks and stuff. So, when it comes to the cruiserweights, I said to you guys, a bit like 154, it's not a division that I'll go out of my way to watch. Like, if there's a fight on Sky Sports and it's easy, then I'll watch it. I wouldn't go searching for some fucking spastic.
So basically, you're a casual.
Yeah, I've said that. But the last sort of 12 to 18 months, I thought, you know what, I'm going to start, because everyone's been hyping up these cruiserweights. But you know what, I'm going to go out of my way to make sure I watch it. And I've been watching it going, this is fucking gash. Like, it's just not enjoyable at all, I don't think. I mean, that fight at the weekend was fucking terrible. And that Gassiev spastic just fucking wandering around going, punch me in the face. I just don't enjoy watching it. But I'm probably with Brian. I just don't think they're good boxers to watch at all. I mean that Briedis was terrible. I mean, that right hook of his was just shit.
I just think it's a bit
jab.
I think it's a bit
awful.
a bit hypocritical of you fucking mocking people for how they look when there's fucking man like Robbie doing Arsenal fan TV who looks like he fell in a fucking radioactive dump and then got fucking...
I haven't mocked anyone for the way they look. I'm just saying that
You've just been saying they look like them cunts off Men in Black.
No, I said the way that fucking spastic mongoloid in Men in Black just wanders. You know the way he wanders forward, going, "Give me thought, give me thought." That's how they fight. Like, punch me in the head because I'm a fucking mong. That's they should be working in the fucking car wash or something.
Apologise to any monks listen if you find that offensive.
Meatheads.
Yeah, but wait, hold on a minute. Oh no, fucked up. Wait, come back. Oh wait, I think I've got it up. So yeah, you're saying all this about black cruiserweights. Let's just fucking dig out a few of your fucking all-time great cruiserweight tweets, shall we?
Go on in.
Right then. 17th September 2016. Usyk is a big stiff hype job.
Yeah, I know, I was trolling you.
18th of December. Gassiev beats Usyk.
I was just trolling you.
And then also Kavaliauskas Usyk. Yeah. Won't come with that one. I'm just going to retweet him again now.
To be fair, just quickly on Usyk, what I would say about Usyk is I'd never seen him at all. Apart from a few, I think it was YouTube clips until I think it might have been a couple of fights ago. And I did it at first. I thought he's fucking garbage. First couple of rounds, he was not very good at all. And then he started to get into it, and then you could see actually this guy's a really, really good boxer. But I still think that if you put him in with a good pressure fighter, that not like some spastic who just walked forward going, thought, give me thought. I think he might struggle because he does. I don't know whether it's an old amateur trait, but if you notice when he gets hit, he takes a couple of steps back. He does a proper reset, and he kind of does a little jog halfway around the ring. So I don't know, like I said, whether that's the same like an amateur trait of his. But
watch what he did to fucking better behave in the amateurs.
But I definitely think that a good pressure fighter who's got good skills would give him trouble. But there ain't any of them.
Well, see what happens when Beterbiev tried it, and he just got fucking beat.
Beterbiev is it?
Yeah, I think he dropped him once, but he still got beat.
But again, I just want to say one thing. It's okay again, not to like saying just because everyone likes saying you don't. It's okay. It's not, that's okay.
No, I'm just saying that you obviously know fuck all about cruiserweights.
This is probably true.
I'm only joking. Let's move on.
Are we done with that, yeah?
Yeah, well, we should have done that a week ago.
Yeah, Dave, you want to get Liam Smith out of the way so you can watch Broadchurch?
He's fucking raring to go.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
2 seconds, Joey. What I want you to do is I want you to tell the listeners who there's not seemingly a lot of because the Indies on. Right, I want you to tell the listeners every single fight that's on this fucking monstrosity of a card. It's ridiculous. Frank Warren needs to get a fucking grip.
I ain't got a fucking clue. Hold on, let me
14 fights, man.
Should we do the ones we know? Should we read off the ones we know and see how many we get right?
Right, go on.
Right, there's the Welsh Kovalev against Liam Smith. Terry Flanagan against Petrov.
That's 2 out of 14.
Nicola Adams is there's debut. Jordan Thompson's fighting. JJ Metcalf is fighting.
Doesn't Jimmy count if you can name their opponents.
Yeah, but I don't think they've got opponents yet. But Jimmy Kelly's fighting Rick Godin.
Yeah.
How many are we on? 7?
7, I think.
Is that 7?
Yeah, that's 7.
I know Carl's fighting some fucker.
He's still on box track, but I'm not sure if that's actually happening.
What?
Tete's fight.
Yes, they got 15 on box rec, so one of them's obviously listed. It's not there.
What is Frank doing with fucking Tete anyway? I mean, he was like bigging him up for a title shot and all that, and he looked good on. I can't remember who he last fought on the Frank show, but everyone was saying he looked shit, and he did. But now he's doing absolute fuck all with him.
The guy's supposed to be fighting. Got beat off fucking Mick Joe Arroyo a few fights ago.
It's meant to be. They were the final eliminator, weren't they, for the WBO title?
Yeah.
Right, so who else? There's Anthony, who's just turned pro.
Dave, man, are you in fucking some Welsh pit? Whenever you come on this, man, your signal's shit, man.
It's
or
really
are you so
bad
far
today,
in Williams' ass you can't get any connection?
No, with Williams' ears, you should be able to pick up decent Wi-Fi at least.
That is true, yeah. Dewey, do what Brian did the other day and just hang outside the window and get some better signal. Because you start speaking and then you just turn into like Rain Man halfway through.
Turns into Jackson Park.
Oh, he's fucking jumped off, the pussy bastard.
Liam Williams is getting smashed anyway. Up the Smiths, come on the arm.
Don't ever say anything like that again.
I'll say what I want. Ashtray is going to win, mate. Tesco Joe's devised a game plan.
Team ATH.
I haven't actually looked forward to a fight at this level for like quite a long time.
I'm not even looking forward
to it. It should be really good. I'm a bit annoyed by the bloody faggotry that they've given it that WBO interim title. They didn't need that, and I was hoping that they wouldn't do anything like that just to it.
They're trying to get the full title, weren't
they? Take the shine off it, but there we go.
We all get a full title,
yeah.
The thing.
Exactly, yeah. This is just for the interim title, and then it will get upgraded through fucking email.
Yeah, that's all going to happen, isn't it? But
it's the best way.
Just go round you then. What are you picking? I think you're all picking Liam Williams. Yeah, Macho picks Liam Smith just to be different.
Yeah, you will do. Liam Williams.
I'm not picking Liam. I'm picking Liam Williams, but not with any like confidence.
No, I'm not confident. I'm just more doing it because I'd never, ever pick the Smith. Like if I found out that like Joe Gallagher had dug up a dead body and managed to fucking stretch his ball bag over it so it looked like a fucking functioning person, I'd still pick the fucking corpse.
I'd pick Gerald McClellan over fucking Callum Smith, mate.
Right, Dewey, do you want to try again?
Yeah, round 2. Right. Disclaimer, if you didn't know, and if my picture doesn't give it away, I am Welsh. And what generally happens when I say that is that people kind of disregard everything I say because they think I'm biased. I promise I'm not. Is
that you, Paul?
Right, Brian, mute yourself. There are there's practically no fighters that I speak about in the same way I speak about Liam Williams. We're going into this.
Let the man speak. Let the man speak. I'm going to start cracking a whip in a minute.
Right, can I try for the third time?
You can.
We're going into this Liam Smith fight, and I still feel like he's a massively unknown quantity. Interestingly, I did expect him to be slightly wider with the bookies than he actually is. I think he's 10-11, and Liam Smith is even. So, you know, it is a close fight in the eyes of the bookies. I just think, and I've said it numerous times on the pod, if you break down each of their attributes, the only clear one that Liam Smith has over Liam Williams is that he's more well known. I think Liam Williams has faster hands. I think he obviously punches harder. I think he's got better footwork. I think it's not been shown yet, but it will be shown that he's stronger as well. To be honest, what usually happens when there's a fighter, you know, who's in a competitive fight and I want him to win, I grow less and less confident as it comes closer. With this one, I've grown more and more confident, and that's just because every time I've heard Liam Smith and Joe Gallagher talk about the fight, I think they're reading it quite wrong. But I can understand why, because if you look at Liam Williams' last 2 fights, Gary Corcoran, where he did lose his head, and he didn't fight, you know, anywhere near what his game plan should have been because he was too eager to knock him out. And in the second fight, it was late replacement on 4 days' notice, and he fought for little regard for what the bloke had because he didn't have a lot. So I think there's Liam Smith and Joe Gallagher have done a good job of creating this narrative that he's a control freak, that he'll lose his head and everything. But I just think they're reading too much into the last 2 fights. But you know, we'll see, won't we? 5 days away now. I am really looking forward to the fight. If you look like, you know, being a sado that I am, being a Welsh boxing obsessive, is probably the best fight on paper in Welsh boxing since like Selby fought Gradovich, maybe even before that. Go on.
Gradovich was a bum.
Yeah, in hindsight he was, but at the time, you know, even though we fancied Selby to win, that was still one of the best fights, you know, in Welsh boxing, wasn't it? With Nathan and Bramer last year, but I think this is a better fight than that because Liam Smith
I would say Selby, Stephen Smith was better than Gradovich. I never rated Gradovich. He was a fucking bum. And I mean,
Gradovich at the time was all right still there. I mean, he went on and had a fucking ton of losses afterwards.
You're going on a fucking tangent. You're going on a tangent. There's no need for it. Continue, Dewey.
Just to finish off, see Gradovich, you know how like, if
shut your mouth. No one cares about Gradovich. We're not here to talk about Gradovich.
Fucking pod, I'll take the fucking listeners with me.
What, all four of them?
Dewey, carry on.
Yeah, I'll just say in conclusion, I've no doubt that Liam Williams can definitely outbox Liam Smith, and I think he could hurt him at any point. I don't believe that you can just, at a certain level, I don't believe the walking down opponents works. I think it's far too basic. And, you know, what would Liam Smith's game plan be? It'd be to drag Liam Williams into deep water. We've seen, you know, several Joe Gallagher's fighters start cautiously and then try to, you know, fight hard for the second rounds, hoping that the other fighter is gassed out and, you know, after the first six. I just don't think that'll be the case. If
you might try and flip it around though. You might try and fight the first 6 rounds.
Yeah, well, if he does that, he'll walk on the counters, won't he? Well, in my opinion, anyway. I think if you go look at the Ronnie Heffron and Chris Carslow fights and a couple of others, and you'll see that like Liam Williams can actually counterpunch. What has happened since he's found his power, lots of fighters don't want to know, and they go on the back foot after they taste it, and you're unable to see someone coming at it and giving him those openings to counterpunch. At some point in the fight, Liam Smith will start coming forward. It could be early, or he could keep it tight and come on late, or come on later, which is what I think he might do. And I think stylistically, if you look, you know, I know this is an interim title, but Canelo's never going to defend that belt, so it's practically a world title fight. I'm not saying Liam Smith is an easy fight, but you won't, when you look at 154, you won't get a more basic style to fight for the world title. You know, it's hands up.
Liam Smith managed it with John Thompson, so.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call John Thompson basic. He was really awkward and raw and, you know, horrible to look at, wasn't he? What I'm saying is, style-wise, Liam Smith has a very hittable style. So,
yeah,
given Liam Williams his power, I just can't see how you can, apply that approach.
You mentioned Williams' temper in his last few fights and his temperament. Do you think that he could actually get wound up in this? And if he does get wound up, will it be the end of him?
No, I don't think he will get wound up at all. I was with him on Saturday, and I was just trying to get his opinion on some of the things Liam Smith has said, and because Liam Smith has tried to bait him into a slanging match, which
we've
is no
seen the insecurity. You know, we've talked about a lot how insecure the little ashtray-haired cunt is, but yeah.
Yeah, but Liam Williams' response was, he said, "I've genuinely switched off from everything," and the thing is, he hasn't had to hear it, because in the first 2 press conferences, Liam Smith was quite respectful. He had a couple of digs, but, you know, they weren't said with any malice or whatever. That was just him trying to make his point. Since those first 2 press conferences, he's become more and more vocal. And Liam Williams has said it's been easy to switch off because I don't open any links if his name's in there. I don't click on any videos if his name's in there. And he's so far unaware of what Liam Smith has been saying. Which, you know, I think he's got to be emotionally cold. His best performances have been when he's been emotionally cold. I think he'd probably like, you know, if they weren't going to have a fight, and if it wasn't going to potentially, you know, affect his performance, I think he would be stating his case back. But I think he's taken, you know, the right steps. You know, how many fighters do we see Joe Gallagher's stable where they're literally arguing point for point, you know, weeks on end in press conferences and on Sky Sports and whatever, and you actually forget about the fight, the physical fight, and the tactics and how it might play out. You're too busy wondering about who's made the best point, who's disproved the other one's point. Whereas I think Liam Williams and Gary Lockett have been quite smart to switch off from that, because it's an endless distraction that goes on. I'd be really surprised if he did lose his temper in this fight.
Liam Smith doesn't have that style, though, does he? Either? He doesn't have a sort of style where you can lose your rag with him in the ring, because, as you say, he's so basic as fuck. It's just like punching a heavy bag.
He could get in his face and be a knob about it, though, couldn't he? He could be like a fucking just a twat and start, using his head and that and elbows and all the rest of it.
What I want to see is fucking stupid ashtray head doing that stupid little fucking smile he does when he thinks he's fucking uber elite, and him just get absolutely fucking ironed out. Like, completely ironed out, and he's just fucking wrecked for the eternity. He has to retire.
I don't know. I'm genuinely baffled where his confidence, or the level of his confidence, comes from, because he genuinely believes he's like a top 10 or top 5 or whatever. Yeah, he genuinely thinks he's like top of the division. But I just can't see it, because even in fights that like he's won by conclusive stoppage, he still dropped rounds to really poor opponents. Like Jimmy Kelly is, I wouldn't even call him a British title level. And Jimmy Kelly won the first 2 rounds in my book. And then John Thompson definitely wouldn't win a British title. And John Thompson won like 3 of the first rounds.
I think John Thompson were beating him when he got stopped. I thought he was ahead.
Jimmy Kelly was landing like lead uppercuts on him and stuff.
In all those fights, he's been hit. And I just think he's going to be fighting someone who's a bit quicker to the punch than him. And unlike those guys who've been able to win rounds against him, he won't lose his he won't fall apart and lose his shape, and ultimately gas and get caught.
Dewey, was it Liam Williams who smashed that bum to pieces with that body shot in his last fight?
Yeah, it was like a left uppercut to the body.
Yeah, see, I called this before Liam Williams fought Canelo, because I just think he's really open to body shots because his guard's higher than the rest of them. Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if Liam Williams just drops him to the body or stops him to the body.
Yeah, I will say, I know I sound like I'm being really anti Liam Smith. I think, at a certain level he's good. I just think against good opponents, you can't have that basic approach. Who does it work for? Because, really, and this sounds a bit harsh, who would you compare him to? I'd compare him, his stance is very similar to, Arthur Abraham, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's worse.
Because he doesn't leave no gaps, catch and counter. He has, sometimes he has a decent.
He has zero footwork, does he? He's like heel first.
Oh god, his footwork is horrendous.
Yeah, he's never been on the balls of his feet, has he? He's always on his fucking heel.
Yeah,
him and Canelo looked like they were both stuck in mud during that fight.
There was a video, I think he might have posted it himself on Instagram before the Canelo fight, from the changing rooms, and he's doing pad work with Gallagher, and you can clearly see that and Gallagher's chasing him around to the edges of the changing room, and you can clearly see that their game plan is to catch and counter, circle on the back foot, and he probably did that for about half of the first round, and after that it is just that that plodding forward style. And I think you just in even matches, when it's not going your way, you always revert to type, and I just think he will definitely leave gaps for Williams. And I don't think Williams is like a one punch knockout artist, like in the way that Charlo put away Julian Williams, but I think he hits hard enough to gradually break you down, and I honestly think he's far harder than Liam Smith.
So Dewey, your final predictions, obviously Liam Smith to win then, yeah?
Obviously, yeah, KO 1.
Good, thought as much. Ryan, you've been quiet for a bit, do you want to vent or unload?
Or do you want
to talk about Gradovich again?
See what I was saying about see if you fucking shrunk him. He would have basically just been a cruiserweight, because he's shit.
If he'd have shrunk a featherweight, it would have been like a cruiserweight.
Cruiserweight.
Fucking brilliant.
Shut up, you Tory bastard. What are you fucking down?
Team UKIP.
Anyway, I can't even remember seeing much of Liam Williams. I know I've watched some of his fights, but I know Joey's like his fucking #1 fan, but I'll take that as like my interest kind of fucking waned when I've been sitting watching these fights. I can't particularly. I'll need to go back and watch these fights again. But I don't know who I'm going to pick with this because, as I say, I've not seen much of him, and Liam Smith is shit. So I don't even know if the two of these could just be shite, and it could just basically be like a light middleweight cruiserweight fight. So
Brian, you said something in a WhatsApp chat that quite surprised me. You said that you thought Liam Smith was doing well against Canelo.
He was doing well against Canelo.
I thought
I thought he did
in the
absolutely
fact that
shit.
he didn't get stopped early.
No, I thought there was spots he was doing okay in that fight, to be fair. I was quite surprised watching it back because I knew the result before I watched it, and I was actually not that Canelo gave a shit, but he done okay.
And I don't believe Canelo was going back to the ropes because he's some sort of Floyd Mayweather, where he was doing fucking great work off the ropes. He was going back because he was needing a break, and that was at the time Liam Smith was getting a bit more success. But it wasn't this fucking 7-8 round absolute destruction where Canelo looked out of this world, didn't it?
Fuck's sake, Canelo getting fucking slapped around by Khan. It's not exactly like fucking Canelo's some uber elite fighter, which everyone keeps going on.
You can't one hand turn around and say that fucking like criticise us for saying Liam Smith done better, then say Canelo's shite anyway because he done bad about Khan.
I can do what I want.
So of course you do.
But he barely won a round against Canelo. Barely won a round, and that's a cunt whose feet are fucking permanently in concrete, and he just fucking blows out of his arse after 30 seconds because he's fucking pissing water out of his arse.
Why are you raging over Canelo?
Casual.
Save that for the pound for pound list.
Oh fuck yeah! If you think this show's shit, if you think this is shit now, then skip forward 30 minutes when we talk about pound for pound list, and you want to kill yourself. Trust me.
You know, I should. The more my fucking face keeps popping up on this internet, the more I'm getting fucking depressed. I look fat as fuck. Right. So anyway, right.
Go shave and you won't look as fat. You fucking scruffy cunt.
No.
Taking it.
Right, I'll tell you what, like, Liam Smith, I think he's actually done a lot of what like, fighters do with Joe Gallagher and regressed. He's actually got worse. I don't think Liam Smith was a bad fighter. See, back when he was fighting for the British title and that, he wasn't such a like, fucking just come forward high guard and that. He had a bit more boxing about him, but it just seems as if like, the level you go up, the more tentative you get and the more shit you become under Joe Gallagher. Like,
well, the higher up you go, obviously the better the opposition is, so you look shit.
Yeah,
if you're shit, then you get found out as you get further up the ranks, don't you?
But look at Crawler.
It's not that he's getting worse, he's just not very good to start with.
Crawler shouldn't be boxing like he does. If you think about it, that's not Crawler using like the few things he's good at, just fucking marching forward with his hands fucking at top of his head, fucking bouncing around. Like it's all fucking each fucking Gallagher fighter is basically fucking a slight fucking upgrade from the other one, depending on how you look at it. I think fucking.
But is Jury there?
Yeah.
I know you're biased, right? We're all biased to a certain extent with certain people, but what sort of what is he? Is he a boxer or is he more of a fighter?
I think the perception is that he's a fighter, but I having seen Liam fight since the age of 16, in his pro career, I consider him a boxer who just happens to punch very hard. And like I say earlier, what happens is then when you fight guys who are coming to win, and they feel, they see sharpness on the back foot, they back off themselves. So you edge further on the front foot. So I think the public perception of him is, that he's a fighter, he's a destroyer on the front foot. But I consider him, a long range boxer.
But I think the thing is here, I've had as much as 2017's been great for like boxing, for my predictions, it's been absolutely terrible. And I said before, after like Bellew, hey, I'm shot to shit. I even went with Huck at the weekend because I just didn't like Briedis, and I was just waiting. I was like, if Huck wins, that means I've returned and I'm going to go. I'm just going to explode on Twitter. Huck loses, and it just makes me even feel fucking worse. And The safe bet is to go with Smith because I know more about him, but
that's going against everything you stand for. That's backing a Gallagher and a Smith.
You know what? I used to like Liam Smith. It's still like I actually fucking didn't mind Liam Smith. I didn't, but
I agree with you. Because he was sound until he got that fucking world title and suddenly thought he were fucking. But to be fair, he was all right before because he was getting shot on by Frank, so it was quite funny in a way.
It's just that let's see when I know it changed no great and all that, but he looked decent then, and it was all right. He was like a bit of come forward fighter, but he was still boxing a bit. And I always thought I was like he's better. He's the most underrated one out of a lot of them because there is more to him. But Paul Smith was actually shite. Stephen had been knocked out with Selby, and Callum was just basically a fluke at that point. So I rated Liam, but as I say, I was like they seem to all plateau to a certain point and just go backwards. And it's not just a case of they're fighting better people because your style of fight doesn't totally fucking change the better opponent you fight. That's what's coming in the camp, and you can. That's a really good fight. It just shows you that I'm absolutely struggling. You know what? I'm going to pick Liam Williams. Fuck it.
Right, go round, then everyone else you're picking one at a time. One at a time. Ainsley, you're going Williams, aren't you, mate?
Yeah, I think Williams points, and I think Brian's a maggot.
Right, Dewey's definitely going Liam Williams. Alex, are you going Liam Williams?
Of course I am. I ain't picking that fucking ashtray head, fucking insecure, horrible little grey head cunt. So Liam Williams.
Plate smasher. Who are you choosing?
Well, I've been on a bit of a scouting mission this week of Liam Williams because a bit like Dewey was saying, the Cochran fight and that bum that he fought the other time, I couldn't work out whether he was a boxer or a fighter. You know, there's like some parts in Ramsey's boxing nice behind his jab, and then he's having a tear up. So I did watch the Heffron fight and the Coleslaw, as I like to call him, fight. And he's a good boxer. I do like, you know, his jab, he doubles it up and he triples it up, which is good. And I really do like that straight right he throws. He's not fucking a spastic cruiserweight, you know, fucking throw it 100 miles fucking outside the line of the geezer's head. He throws a nice straight right hand. I like what he does. And the only thing, and Dewey's right, if you look at both fighters, you'd say every attribute Williams has over Smith. But the one thing that worries me a little bit is just that power. How hard does he hit? And if he can't hurt Smith, because Smith's going to keep coming forward, and I think Smith is probably a better inside fighter for what I've seen than Williams. So that's my only concern, that if he can't hurt him and he keeps coming forward, then he might get pulled into the trenches, and it probably might suit Smith if it turns into a tear up. Because if it turns into a boxing match, I think Williams is going to school him. But no, I'm picking Williams, but by unanimous decision, or maybe split decision, because I'm going to score it with 3 different scorecards.
Well, that's how everyone scores it these days.
Yeah. So for me, Liam Williams split decision.
Good, we got a full house. Fuck Liam Smith. Fuck all the Smiths. Fuck the arm. And fuck Joe Gallagher.
Fuck Joe Gallagher.
Just some housekeeping notes as well. Me and Angie will actually have a stall outside the MEN selling Next Big Pod official merchandise. Yeah. So if you want to come grab a T-shirt and a signed autograph, then we're £10 a pop, and you can buy us a beer as well.
And I've got the weekend off, so see if I win tickets with like BT or Box Nation, I'm making an appearance, but I'm not telling where.
Brian, you're such a bitch.
We'll get Brian down on stall as well for you. You can buy T-shirts off him. Exactly what he said he might do. He might shave off his beard and sell clippings of it. £50 a pop. I reckon that's fair.
You can bring your girlfriends or your daughters, and I'll finger them.
You probably won't.
Right. Just before you move on, see one thing about Liam Smith. He isn't as bad as the fucking Gallagher fighters that are fighting inside. He is actually fucking no bad. So see if the fight actually does come up close, I think he'll get a bit of success for that. You know how he likes a crawler?
That's his best chance. That's his best chance.
Not just a basic leg hook to the body. He is all right to be able to manoeuvre himself fucking from side to side to try and get a bit of angle. I'm not saying he's like Ricky Han, but he isn't as bad as the rest of them. Liam Smith isn't as bad. It's just he's a Smith and he's a prick.
Can I just make one point before we move on very quickly? Just on the Gradovich fight.
Oh no!
No, we don't. No. We're not talking about Gravich. It's completely fucking pointless.
No, but on the Williams fight, I think in the WhatsApp the other day, I think if Williams chins Smith early, I'm going to storm the ring and then fucking have a scrap with Tesco.
Have a tear up.
We'll make the agreement. If it's inside the first 3 rounds and Smith gets chinned, I'll make a move for it. Try and get in the ring.
Vasquez just go in there.
Ainsley, to be fair, the way this show's selling, we'll probably be front row anyway.
Ainsley, you know what you should do? You wear a jacket, right, but keep it open. You never ever get searched if you keep your fucking jacket not open, right? But take a fucking black can of Tennant Super, right? It's knocked out in a couple of rounds, just fucking launch that can, just smash somebody's fucking brain in the ring. You know how
I'll just take a flare gun in and fucking pop it off.
You know, turn that into like fucking Hagler Minto and just fucking wreck the place, just absolutely.
Right then, moving on then, we'll go from Liam Smith to Lomachenko, which is a natural progression.
What are you talking about? Fucking Flanagan and Petrov from undercards?
Oh, who gives a fuck about that? Who cares about that?
Move on, it's getting long.
Yeah, it's getting a bit fucking dead, this. Come on, move it on.
I fucking hate this podcast.
Yeah, well, I know. So we all hate doing it, but here we are. Right, Lomachenko. Obviously, he's going to beat Sosa. Just how quick is he going to do it? Do you think he's going to steamroll him like he did Martinez? Or do you think he'll take his time and...
He always takes his time, doesn't he?
Sosa's pretty fucking tough, you know. Like, I don't think he's going to stop him.
Do you know?
Smith hurt him, didn't he?
What?
Sosa took some fucking bombs off of that. Like, oh fuck, man!
Walters.
Fortuna, aye.
No, I did off Walters.
He's a stocky, solid wee bastard.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's gonna. If he stops fucking Sosa, that's like. But I mean, a proper one, not him fucking quitting in corner because he's got fucking his ass handed to him. But like, I think he'll probably just beat him on points pretty wide.
By pretty wide, do you mean a 120, 108?
Well, yeah, I think I'll have 120, 108 on 2 cards, 170, 111 on the other.
That's fair.
But then again, I've just thought Lomachenko might get a point deducted in 8th round for
on one of your cards.
A low blow. Yeah, so
how many 10-10 rounds are you going to score?
I don't score 10-10 rounds. You lose a finger for every 10-10 round you score.
David Hayes
ain't got fingers or toes if that's the rule.
Well, no, that's why he had his nose sorted. He took the excess of that nose to make him no hand.
What?
I think this is going to go to points. I think Sosa's quite an actual decent wee boxer. I was surprised how good. I know Stephen Smith isn't like fucking amazing and all of that, but he's a wee fucking bulldozer, and he's going to kind of come forward. It might be tailor made for Lomachenko, who's we all know is like a fucking god. I know they be Mexican bastards absolutely hate Lomachenko, but I hope at some point some back and fucking flattens the fuckers. But I think he's going to.
Who's eating?
That was me. I'm just feeding the cat.
For fuck's sake!
Feeding the cat? What are you feeding her? A pack of fucking crisps?
No, the little square nibble things.
It's only fucking purpose in the cats. You creepy bastard.
Yeah, I fucking hate the cat. I fucking want to put it on a kebab skewer. Little fucking shit, but what are you going to do?
Fucking kebab eating.
I reckon if Wenger's
anyway, carry on.
signs a new contract, you've got to take that cat to Emirates and throw it at him.
He's going to sign a new contract, man. Don't worry about that. He ain't
he takes a new contract, man. I'm going to go topless on fucking Twitter. When he goes through your contract. Lomachenko, 118, 110. I'm going to give Sosa 2 rounds. There's the prediction right there. I just think he's too skilled.
What about your other 2 cards?
I split the
No, you can't give Sosa one of your cards, mate. It's not possible.
No way.
I'll do a majority decision. I think that one judge will not be watching the fight and he'll give it a draw. Well, part of me won't be watching it and I'll give him a draw on 1 card, but the rest will be sort of 119, 109.
I'm going to have a technical draw. I think we're going to have a clash of heads in the third round on one of my cards, and then the other two will score the 12 round summer. So that's what we're going to get. Dewey, how are your three cards going to look?
I think Lomachenko might get a stoppage. No, I just think Sosa's not going to be on the back foot, is he? He's going to have to take it to Lomachenko. And I just think he'll walk onto counters that he just doesn't see come in because Lomachenko's so weird.
That's the kind of thought I was thinking. I don't think Sosa's good enough to go 12. Not that he's not tough enough. It's just he's going to be taking clean shots from all angles. And he's going to get stopped sooner or later, or he'll get pulled out by his corner because he's going to take a beating.
He might get stopped on his feet. But it's a long time, isn't it? If you haven't got the best defense, it's a long time to fight.
Yeah, to fight him anyway. Yeah. On the undercard, we've got a cruiserweight who's not shite. This one, we got Alexander Usyk. Big shout out to Cameron Gillen from Fight Strike MMA or whatever the fuck podcast he's doing these days. He gave Usyk to the world. No one was familiar with him before Cam pointed him out to everyone. So everyone's got to thank him for that.
What's that?
Thanks, mate.
Cam, when he did that Usyk article, won it and said how good he was and how everyone should follow him and know who he is. Remember that? Your boy Cam.
The fucking man.
Huh?
Pops was well fucking jealous, wasn't he? Pops thought I was. Pops treated me like his fucking girlfriend when it came to Cameron, the fucking creep.
To be fair, Pops were right. Cameron was a little fucking weirdo.
It's only because he was about 18-year-old and more educated than Pops.
Fucking my niece is more educated than Pops and she's 3 months old.
I'm dumb as fuck.
I bet she's a dirty cow.
Oh my god. Move on. Move on.
Oh my god.
Move on.
Hey, have you seen this bloke who's fighting? Because I haven't got a foggiest about him.
Yeah, I've seen him. Michael Hunter.
Yeah.
He's one of the best fighters I've ever seen.
Truthfully.
Yeah, I think this is a fight for the ages. If Usyk wins this and looks good, he's possibly the best fighter of all time.
Fair enough.
No, I haven't seen him, but some of my homies over in the US of A seem to think he's not that shit, but I don't know. I have fucking no idea. He might be shit, he might not.
Do you think Usyk's going to have to look good? Because obviously he got booed against Machunas.
Yeah, but he's back with Papachenko, so he'll be a bit more offensive now.
And that was more to do with it being in Los Angeles and they dumb fuckers like the Mexicans and all. Unless it's two guys with perverted tashes and cuts out of their face and just absolutely fucking running at each other like rhinos. They have absolutely no clue about boxing. You know what it is? They absolutely obsess over Chavez. And let's get this right. Chavez, for as tough as he was and all that, and the record was amazing. He was a fucking shit boxer. And see if it wasn't for the fact that he had like a fucking rhino skin and basically a big fucking head that could take on the punishment. He would get his cunt kicked in. Right, I fucking hate Chavez. I hate Mexicans. I don't really hate Mexicans. They don't appreciate fucking good boxers. Usyk is one of the most talented fighters on the fucking planet. And they just don't like it. They be insular fucking creep bastards. I fucking hate them. Taco cunts.
Fair enough.
Okay. Thanks for that. What was we talking about before that?
Usyk.
Gradovich.
Yeah, let's talk about Gradovich.
Yeah, let's talk about Gradovich. What was he, the Russian Mexican?
Yeah, Gradovich, who beat that bum Billy Dib.
Twice.
We've got like 4 fans.
Team Muslim.
What about Hans Duncan Tits?
I apologise to anyone that's listening to this. This is fucking terrible. We seem to have one good one and then one bad one, and you've on the bad one if you have unfortunately tuned in.
What's Curry got to do with it?
Yeah, what's Curry got to do with it?
Do you want to just do these pound for pound lists and wrap it up because this is going nowhere?
Yeah.
That's a fucking joke, man. I fucking hate you hosting now. I want fucking Cal to start hosting.
Carl he's not interested anymore. He's got a life unlike most of us.
Whatever.
All right.
What do you want to talk about then, Brian?
What?
What do you want to talk about? Because every time we try and talk about something, you just go talk about Gradovich. Then it was Chavez.
Macho wants to say something about Gradovich and you keep cutting them off like that. Cunt.
Machos are allowed to speak.
All right, and
Macho, what you want to say about Gradovich?
Who would win out of Gradovich and that guy who was trying to knock out Arsenal Fan TV yesterday?
What, the big black
hench guy? Yeah.
You know what's good about Arsenal Fan TV? See, when they started doing the interviews later on and they started calling everybody cowards that wanted to fight with them, they're like, because they know we wouldn't do nothing. No, Robbie, it's because you're a big fat dickhead and they'd have punched your cunt in anyway, and you absolutely shot it.
Who was it? You know what I think's the best? When I think Carl tweeted it, saying when that fucking Robbie were at the Bellew Hay press conference saying Coogan must be confused, not knowing what it's like not being the ugliest man in the room for the first time.
Think if like Coogan had like Liam Smith's hair, he would look like a black Mike 40.
Coogan might be trying to ice people again on Saturday.
Right, here's a question from the chat. Fuck's sake, to actually do proper boxing. Someone's asking, what do we think about Kessler returning?
Frotchy's coming back 100%. Nice.
Who told you that, Porky? Porky, you and Porky in the DMs again.
Yeah, big fucking Porky.
Fucking Porky on the line. Unmute yourself, Porky.
Well, you know what it is, right?
Wait, no, that's not fucking Porky, is it? I'm not going to say that.
Go on.
No, that's right.
Say it.
Go on, Ainsley.
No.
I do think Kessler's going to fight Froch because, you know, for a fact Froch will be happy with that fucking fight and the money because you've got all these spastic casual bastards sort of fucking. Oh.
Yeah, but it's because he's in that fucking tournament, innit? Kessler's in it. Beaker's in it. Paul Smith is in it. Who's the other one? I don't know. They were the only ones who've been confirmed.
They've not. Have they announced anyone for this?
Yeah,
no.
Kessler.
They haven't announced it, have they?
Yeah, but they
haven't even announced what fucking weight it is, mate.
Yeah. Paul Smith ain't going to fight no one, is it?
They're announcing what weight it is in June or some shit.
No, it's been announced, mate.
Where did you see it announced?
Macho feeding his cat again.
This might be a big controversial.
Tommy Allen told me. And he's in with Golden Boy.
This could be a bit controversial, but you know me, I like to kind of fucking.
I'm just getting ready to angle here.
Brian, I don't want to cut you off, but just before you say something outrageous, I'm going to leave, lads. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Yeah, well.
See you Saturday, mate.
Thank you. Bye.
See you, mate.
Bye.
Right, so we're moving on to pound for pound list then, because I was going to say something, but now I'm kind of shouting it.
Yeah.
Say it. Just say it.
Go on, just say it. Just say it.
Aye, right, fuck it. I wouldn't mind if Kessler comes back, fights Froch, and dies on fucking a matchroom card, and then we've got a fucking real reason to actually go to fucking town with him. Right,
that is.
Hell's been fucking lucky with the mismatches he's had. He's not had something like that, but I would fucking love it, Kevin Keegan style. Fucking love it if Kessler come back with his fucking weird squinty face and absolutely gets cabbaged. There.
Brian, what's your pound for pound list?
Right, what we're going to do is we're basically going to go around every day and we're going to do your first three. Then we'll go on for there so we can hear a wee bit of an argument. We've only been on for fucking less than an hour, so we've got plenty of time to fucking use each other. Right? Right, so who's still on the call?
I'll start if you want.
Right. So you start. You'll probably get fucking KKK or something on your fucking top.
Three. What are we just doing three at a time?
I just do your top three.
Start off with top five, and that'll do.
Wait, top five or bottom five?
Oh, for fuck! Right, go start for your top five. You fucking ball bag.
Should we not just do it bottom five and then top five?
No, I actually think top three is not a bad thing to do. You can break it down. Do top three, and then the last three.
Top three.
Top three. 3, 3, 4.
So, Kovalev, Manny, and Ward.
Right, why?
In that order, yeah?
Yeah. Well, Ward lost to fucking Kovalev. I don't give a shit what happened with the judges. Mark. Oh, shut up, you fucking mong. And who else had fucking as Ward fought in recent history? Paul Smith automatically gets you knocked down 6 places if you fought him in the last 2 years.
Where have you got Ward ranked?
Number 3.
And we're doing 10-9-8.
What?
I thought we was doing 10-9-8.
No, we're doing top 3.
Fuck's sake, man.
This is what I asked.
That way? Where's the fucking... Who cares about who we've got as number 10? That's fucking
Listen, this is the way we're fucking doing it. Stop fucking trying to tell me what to do. We're doing top fucking 3.
All right. Hey,
my pound list is that fucked up. It doesn't matter what order we go in. We're all going to argue anyway.
Where's the fucking suspense in telling everyone what's number 1 out of a top 10 list?
Well, everyone knows it's going to be from a few. Anyway, Manny's at number 2 because he mugged Corn off, and because he had 2 good wins last year.
Right. What's your top 3, you pervert?
All right, firstly, I just want to say that pound for pound lists are fucking shit, and I don't agree. Yeah, they're fucking shit. Right, so I've kind of just quickly, in terms of mine, I've done it in the sense that I think pound for pound is if you take a fighter from any division, blow them up, shrink them, you know, how would they get on? Right, hold up, shut up.
What do you mean? What the actual purpose of it is? That's
no,
how
I'm saying for me, I've kind of looked at the recent fights that they've had.
Well,
I also think
pound for pound is fuck me.
And I'm just saying, just try and put some context around it, right? Anyway.
Have you been in a fucking DM with Terry on your own by any chance?
Hold up. Right. So I've got.
Down on HBO podcast, you fucking creep.
This is going well.
Right, I've got Andre Ward number 1, Lomachenko number 2, and Gonzalez number 3. And I just think. So I had Pacquiao in there, and I went back and forward, but I just think those 3 fighters, I think they could beat anyone in pretty much any other weight division if you
well,
blew
Ward
them up.
didn't beat Kovalev, so I don't know how you come to that conclusion.
Scored him.
Exactly.
End of story. It was a fucking great victory. So I've got him. I just think Ward. I'll pick Ward to beat any one of them if you put him in their division.
Face with this pen.
I can't wait until Ward moves up. Can't wait for Ward to move up to cruiserweight and Usyk just fucking rape.
Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Ward would absolutely destroy that fucking bum.
I can't wait till Ward hits a bad one and fucking tops his sale like his dad done. How about that one?
Fucking
Fuck's sake.
Right. Can't miss yours top 3.
I got Manny 1, I got Ward 2, and Kovalev 3.
Why?
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Is he lost?
Don't have fucking Ward above Kovalev, man.
How can you have Ward?
I'm going with the official decision, even though it was the wrong one.
That's not
Ward won the fight. Manny's top because he beat 2 decent welterweights, and I still think he would beat any other welterweight currently. And
Alex,
the only reason why he's probably
fuck you,
crack on.
Alex.
Right,
You've got a couple of fucking 105 pounders in here, haven't you?
I've got Hecky Butler, number 1. I've got. All right, number 3, I've got Ward. Number 2, I've got Kovalev. Number 1 is still the master chocolate tits, Roman Gonzalez. He did not lose that fight. He's in his 4th division, absolutely smashing best in all of those divisions. He's still the fucking king, and he would still ice most cunts in his division, and even ice cunts above the division he's in. He is the pound for pound king, and there is no dispute about it.
All right, calm down, Barry Jones.
Right, I tell you what I'm going to agree with Alex is that he thinks that Gonzalez won the fight, right? So he's basically ranking him where he was in the first place, and that is exactly.
That's fine, yeah.
That's exactly my criteria for fucking my pound for pound list as well. If I think some cunt fucking won, that's where I've put them.
That's why I've got Kovalev above Ward as well.
Right, I'll tell you my fucking top 3. I've got Manny number 1, Kovalev number 2, and Chocolatito number 3 because, in my opinion, I scored Gonzalez losing that fight. Right? I've got Kovalev number 2 because he beat Ward. I don't give a fuck, son of judges. And I've got Manny number 1 because he's only fucking lost in the last 5 years to fucking TBE. Give it a hell yeah. Hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
So, Manny 1, Kovalev 2, Roman Chocolatito free.
How can you have Manny 1 though? How can you have Manny as number 1?
You can.
Because Bradley was pound for pound when he beat him last year, and he beat a fucking another champion. So he's only lost to Floyd, and I'm not. I don't feel as if like losing to fucking Floyd, you should be getting down much of the list.
No, I agree with that. He shouldn't have been knocked down as much as he is. But how can you have him at number 1? He's not Bradley, right? Yeah, Bradley was a top fighter at the time, but he's clearly in the decline.
Oh well, I think that's fine.
Because he was fucking number 2 when he lost, and they was fighting each other at that point. It was only fucking Gonzalez I had above him. I had Gonzalez number. I've got Gonzalez drawn from 1 to 3 because I feel he lost that fight, and I've got Kovalev at number 2 because he didn't beat that fucking four bag.
I'd Choco slipping a bit. I'll go with 4, 5, 6.
Son of a junkies man.
I've got chocolate tits at 4, Triple G at 5, and Furman at 6.
Furman.
What? Yeah. So,
what was this? The fucking Adonis Stevens number 6 fucking special.
so yeah. So so I've got.
Where did you have Furman?
So I'll just recap. So 1 Kovalev, 2 Manny, 3 Ward, 4 chocolate tits, 5 Triple G, and 6 Furman.
I can't wish. Sex. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Can't wish.
Can't fucking fell off.
Was it?
Yeah.
He'll be back in a sec.
But,
right, Alex, what's your next 3?
No, I want him to defend that.
What?
Be Furman at number 6.
Yeah, he's fucking just beat Danny Garcia, one of the best fighters of an era. Unified the division.
Oh, fuck me, man.
He's a unified champion, mate. Beat a two-weight undefeated world champion. Great fighter.
Okay.
No words, Furman. No words.
Alex, what's yours?
Right, 4, 5, 6. Fucking hell, I forgot what. Oh yeah, Manny at 4, Crawford 5, and Lomachenko 6.
Crawford, lols.
Yeah, Crawford, who's dominated that division, 2 divisions, and looked absolutely fucking unbeatable.
Lols.
Whereas Queef Furman struggling against.
Mate, Furman would fucking send. Furman would send Crawford to a fiery hell, mate.
Fucking Crawford.
Crawford's best win in the past 12 months was that guy at the fucking car shop that he got done for.
What do you mean? What? When did he fight Postal? Or was that who you're fucking talking about?
Postal's a bum, mate.
Fuck's sake.
There's no Ricky Burns.
Exactly.
Right then, Brian.
Macho.
Yeah, Macho. Yeah, go on.
Man.
All right, well, yeah, so just got Andre Ward 1, Lomachenko 2, Gonzalez 3. I struggled with these middle bits. I did have Pacquiao at 2, but I've got him at 4, and I've got Crawford at 5. And number 6, I had no idea whether to put him in or not, but I've put Mikey Garcia in at number 6.
What?
Yeah. Freeweight world champion, just coming back off a long layoff. I don't know, Zlatan Cannon's record ain't that great, but that was a fucking destruction up at that weight to absolutely hospitalise someone like that. So he was going to be in it, and I don't know whether I put him in too high, but yeah, no, Pacquiao 4, Crawford 5, and Garcia at 6.
Zlatan Cannon might as well be the fucking Men in Black cunt. He's like going forward, asking for fucking sugar water.
Yeah.
Fucking hate them bastards.
Well, I mean, you know, it's freeweight world champion. Got that hope. So,
Bronner's a fucking 4-weight world champion.
Yeah, he's number 7. I mean,
See the
chaps agree with me with Furman here.
Right, see the thing, with this, like, inactivity goes for something with me as well. So there is absolutely no danger I could take Mikey Garcia in any fucking top 10 because of the fact that he beats Larry Cannon, whose best win's fucking Ricky Burns, who is a future Hall of Famer right enough, but it's a past at Ricky Burns. So regardless of him winning like fucking like 2 other divisions, you still need to take into consideration he didn't fight for over 2 years. But
I don't disagree with that. I mean, he wasn't in. I was 2 because I haven't got Canelo Rigo in my top 10 list. And I was thinking, should he be in there? Should he not be in there? But then I just thought, fuck it, who cares? I'm going to whack him in.
Right, well, right. So you've got Ward, Loma, Roma, and Manny Crawford. See, yours is basically fucking roughly the same as all right. Right, C4.
C4. What about it?
I'm looking at Alex and Macho, and I'm fucking surprised. I see 4. I've got Golovkin, right, and I'm going to tell you why. The guy's absolutely fucking dominating his division, regardless of the opponents that people think that he's fucking fought. He's absolutely dominating, and it's not his fault most people don't want to fucking fight him. Right,
yeah,
right, so there's going to be some sort of recollection here that the fact that you rate Lemieux or not, regardless, he's a fucking champion. He made like Canelo drop his belt. He's just beat Jacobs, who everybody kind of says is the second best guy in there.
Look, mate, I'm right up fucking Golovkin's ass, but I just can't rate him that high until he's got a proper win on his fucking.
Well, I understand that. The fact that he's fucking dominating, right? 5, I've got Crawford, and I've got Crawford that high because, like, this is probably one of the weakest eras they fucking, apart from Salido. Shut up. Mikey has beat no one other than Salido. Yeah. Right, I've got Crawford at 5 because I think this is like fucking. This basically means that the dearth of talent and these pound for pound lists now. Like, see if you kind of go back 10 years, 20 years, now, you'll see the likes of Mayweather, Marquez, like you've got De La Hoya, Mosley, and all that. But now it's absolute fucking snide as fuck. At number 6, I've got Lomachenko because the guy's a 2-weight world champion. He's only had 8 fights, and the fact that he's fucking like everybody kind of says that. I didn't have Walter number 1, but a lot of people had Walter's number 1 at 130, so that's why I put like Lomachenko in there number 6. And what I'll tell you about Lomachenko, if there was a pound for pound list for who you think is actually the fucking most talented.
What was it number 1 at fucking 130?
Aye. Definitely.
What was it number 1 at number 30? Fucking Uchiyama's number 1 at 130 for fucking years. Here we've got fucking smashed by Kralaz.
He never fought no cunt. That's how he was fucking like he went an undefeated record for fucking years.
I explain that. He fucking fought like once a year for like his entire career. It's his own fault, but he was still fucking best.
Best. He's probably best wins fucking Shep's fucking brother-in-law. Right.
Shep bet on that fight.
7, 8, 9, 10 into this is where mine's is getting fucking freaky.
7, 8, 9, 10. Old, get ready for this. Number 7, Crawford. Number 8, Lomachenko. Number 9, Rigondeaux. And number 10, Tony Bellew.
Fuck
off. You can see this?
I can't say anything because mine's not too dissimilar.
Tony Bellew, number 10.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Just so everybody fucking know in the chat, Enzy's put Bellew in the top 10 pound for pound fighters in the world.
I posted it on Twitter, mate. Fuck, mate.
So I'll
post a list on Twitter.
Alex, what's yours?
Right, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, the order of this is almost interchangeable, but I reckon 7 would probably be Golovkin, 8 Rigo, 9 Yamanaka, 10 Inoue.
Fucking hell.
Fucking casuals on this podcast.
Just wait to hear mine, sir.
All right, well, mine 7 Golovkin, 8 Kovalev. 9.
Remember 8? What the fuck?
What the fuck is your problem?
Oh my god!
What's wrong with that? He just got schooled off wall the first time he fought anyone remotely decent, remotely elite. And then he drops down the list. I would back Ward, Lomachenko, Gonzalez, Pacquiao, Crawford. Oh yeah, I'll back them above. I'd put them above him. I got Furman at 9 because I'm a bit like Ainsley. I think he deserves to be in there. I'll rate Danny Garcia, as you all know.
I could understand Furman being sort of 9, 10, maybe.
Yeah, I got Furman in there. And to be fair, number 10, I was like, because the pound for pound list is a load of shit anyway. At number 10, you can have some fun with. So I've also got Tony Bellew at number 10 on mine as well. So just to run it down, I've got Bellew at 10, Furman at 9, Kovalev 8, Triple G 7, Garcia 6, Crawford 5, Pacquiao 4, Gonzalez 3, Lomachenko 2, and the fucking man Andre Ward number 1. Boom.
Mikey Garcia in the top 6. You're a fucking spaz.
Yeah, I'm not doubting that.
Right.
That is a valid comment.
Right, so I've got Manny 1, Kov 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Golovkin 4, Crawford 5, Lomachenko 6. 7, I've got Yamanaka. Even though I don't think I've ever watched one of his fights, I'm putting him in there.
Good man. I'm happy you've got him quite that high.
I'll tell you why, right? I'm a massive fucking fan of Moreno, and even if he maybe got a dodgy decision against him, he went done the business his fight after that. That's one of the better wins that any cunt's got in this fucking this list.
One of the best fights we've seen in fucking ages. Oh, those two fights were fucking mint, mate.
Yep. Number 8, I've got Inoue. The same with Lomachenko, he's not got many fights, but the fucker's dominating divisions. Number 9, I've got Thurman, right? Because he is like a fucking unified champion, and his last two wins are Porter, who beat fucking Kell Brook, and Danny Garcia, who's a 2-weight world champion. And number 10, who do you think I've got?
Linares.
Run Visai! He's getting in at number 10 because he beat the pound for pound king. Who have I not got in my pound for pound list?
Hold on. No one's ranked Canelo, have they?
No.
That's good.
I've not got Canelo, I've not got fucking Ward, and I've not got Rigo in my top 10.
You've not got Ward in your top 10?
I've not got Ward in the top 10 because...
Who have you got at number 10? Who have you got at number 10?
Run Visai.
Who?
The guy beat Gonzalez.
Oh, the fucking Shotgun Dave.
Ricky Robocop, mate.
And explain my fucking list and why I've got it the way it is. I've got Badu Jack number 11.
You deserve to go on a fucking sex offenders list for not even more than your top 10. That's fucking ridiculous.
That's fucking ridiculous. 8.
I'll fucking plug you, cunt. Right. What I explained to you was I picked people because who I believe won the fight, right? And number 11, this is how it says I put a fucking list of 12. Number 11, I've got Badu Jack because he was a fucking, I don't give a fuck, he was an undisputed super middle champ. He was the fucking man at that division. He's run a fucking opponents, his last four opponents or so that were fucking decent. And if MDL's got that, you'd be fucking wanting the fucking brain right off it. And I've got Canelo number 12. That fucker's never getting in my fucking list. He fought Amir Khan, who is like a blown up welterweight, and he fought Liam Smith, who's one of the worst champions ever to fucking release the sport of all. And I've got Ward absolutely nowhere because Ward's beat nobody since Froch. Nobody. No person.
But I think that it shouldn't be 10 anyway. I always thought it should be 5 because it just lets people put people in who shouldn't.
I'll put Bellew. Yeah, Bellew. I think Bellew's at 10. That's because who gives a shit?
Bellew's got legit. Right, Bellew's got legit wins at light heavyweight. He beat fucking Chilemba, sent Macaboo to hell at cruiserweight, and then beat David Hay, the boogeyman at heavyweight.
Usyk's got better wins in 10 fights than Tony Bellew has in his full career.
So mate, he's got one bit. Well, he's got a couple of decent ones, but no David Hay.
He's got Glowacki, who for me was number 1 in that division after he fucking smashed Huck, and then his last fight, Machuno. Was it Machuno? Aye, Machuno was a good win.
Yeah, Machuno got ice off Macaboo.
Well, true, aye. But that was a lucky punch, Bellew, him with.
Oh,
right, so I'm going to put these pound for pound lists on here, so you've got absolutely fucking slagged. The fact that 2 of yous have got Rigo in there, who's fucking not had that, who never fights and hasn't. Who's the last decent person that Rigo actually beat? Donaire?
Jazza Dickens is elite, man.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that fucking tube.
He's fighting in June anyway, so he's got a fight scheduled, so he's allowed it.
I mean, Macho's not got Rigo Canelo in there, but he's got Mikey Garcia.
That is horrific.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with you, and I said even before I said number 6 that I'm just not sure whether to put him in there or not. But I just thought, fuck it, I'm gonna because I can. So go fuck yourselves. that's it.
Did
anyone expect him to do that? I know to Zlatan Cannon. I know Zlatan Cannon's not fucking elite or nothing, but he was going up in weight. He was coming off a long layoff. That was fucking impressive.
I see that live.
Yeah, it was good, but like, I don't know, Zlatan Cannon's not fucking overly.
Yeah, and as I said, he probably is a bit high, but yeah, fuck it.
Whatever. I'm shit, man. Everyone gets too fucking lemon about all this shit.
That Josh Tatlow wants to come on.
He's banned.
How?
He had the outburst last time, so.
But just because he says it, Hearn's fucking necking about, was it? If Hearn's necking about, he's necking about.
Yeah, but he revealed his sources and shit.
Who gives a fuck if it's fucking Bobby?
He want fucking Kessler to die on a Hearn show, so he ain't gonna get much fucking.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I think we're done anyway because this has been fucking shit. This has been the worst.
fucking was trying to start.
Oh,
well, that's us then.
Yeah, that was shit, but who cares?
Can I just make my Gvozdyk point now?
Oh yeah, might as well.
Cool.
Right, so I've only ever seen that fight once when it happened. This is a fucking shit comment anyway, so I don't know why I'm saying it, but I'll say it anyway. I actually thought fucking Selby was starting to tire. And I thought fucking Gvozdyk was coming on strong. And I was actually close to having a bet on Gvozdyk to stop him late because I thought he was really struggling. And I thought that stoppage came at a really good time for Selby. Because I being on the back foot all fight, I really thought he was starting to feel that. So that's just all I have to say, really. So you can carry on.
I don't think Selby's as good as everyone makes out. So
I need to watch that fight again, but I remember thinking he's struggling here. He's not liking this pressure. He's really starting to tire. And I thought they pulled him out at a very, very good time for Selby.
Aye, and probably at the exact same time you were probably putting money on Arsenal to win the Champions League as well.
I put money on Arsenal to win the Champions League and the league every season.
Fucking idiot.
Aye, another funny fucking I run this show. Right, that's us then. I'd like to thank everybody to come on the pod. This is the next big pod. I'm away. Goodbye. Up the Ra. Oh, 67. And the heat of Lisbon.
Fuck Joe Gallagher.
Fuck Gallagher.
The boys become the champions. 67. Goodbye.
Fucking hell.